Hey guys, Tailgates and Toolboxes here. Back with another tool review. And what do we have today? I have something pretty cool. I guess you'd call this like a four-piece. You'd call this like a four-piece wrench adapter set. And what it is it's four pieces. And what they're made is to use on your wrench. Like, say if you get in tight spaces, if you can't get like a ratchet in there. You got 1/4 inch by 10 millimeter, fits on a 10 millimeter wrench. And this one holds a bit. I'll show you in a second. This one's 1/4 inch by 10 millimeter. This holds a 1/4 inch socket. This is 3/8 drive by 13 millimeter, holds a 3/8 socket, and this is 1/2 inch drive by 19 millimeter, and it holds a 19 millimeter 1/2 inch drive socket. I would use this like if you're in a tight spot. Like, I don't know about putting a lot of torque on it, but let me show you how it works. I got these from a pop-up ad on social media, so you know. Excuse me, I'm always a sucker for tools. So what you do is, this is a 10 millimeter cobalt ratchet and wrench. And by the way, these are actually good. I had these for a long time. These are cobalt. These are actually very good wrenches. I've used these a ton of times. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, where the hex is, you're gonna insert it into the wrench. A little tight here. There you go, it snaps in. And now what you made yourself was a ratchet and wrench. And this one is made to hold a bit. So I'm going to go into our icon meme tool. And let's just take out a bit. What you do is you take the bit, you put it in there, and now you have yourself a little driver using a 10 millimeter wrench. Just pretty cool to, you know, just something to have in your back pocket, you know, option. You just push it out if you don't need it. Pulls out. You also use it with the regular side of the 10 millimeter wrench. So in case you feel like you gotta get into a tight spot, it'd be good for that. So it's not bad. It's pretty good, you know. I wouldn't go crazy putting a lot of torque on these, but you know, it is what it is. Here, what do we got here? We got a old great neck regular 10 millimeter wrench. Same thing. This is non-ratcheting. Just to show you it works. What you do is push it through the back. This is the one for the 1/4 inch drive. Here's a 1/4 inch drive socket. Put it on there. And now, this is not, now you have yourself a little ratchet. So, it's got a button to release the socket. Pops right off. I'll show you, works on a regular, this is a ratcheting wrench. Excuse me. Put it on there. And now you got yourself a little ratchet using your wrench, 10 millimeter wrench. Like I said, this pops right off, and that's it. You know, I mean, like I said, they're not that thick. I don't know if they, I don't know if they're CV2 chrome vanadium. I mean, it's got to be chrome vanadium. I wouldn't put a lot of torque on them. Like I said, they're good for, like, in case you're in a jam. So we got this one. What do we got here? Hold on one second. You got 13 millimeter ratchet and wrench, and this fits on a 13 millimeter wrench. Pop the socket in. Like I said, you got yourself a ratchet and wrench. Push the thing in, push the button in. Like I said, now you gotta ratchet with your wrench. So not bad. You push the button, it pops off. So like I said, I wouldn't put a lot of torque on this, but it probably might hold up. Like I said, if you're doing like if you're in a blind spot, you know, like a tight application, that's what I would do. And for the 1/2-inch drive, we have this. What do we have here? We have a gear wrench, 19mm wrench. Same thing. Pop it in. You got yourself a ratchet and wrench. I can take a socket. There's a 1/2-inch drive socket. I know this is like a little excessive, but now you got yourself a ratchet and wrench for your socket. Like I said, this the 1/2-inch I definitely would not put a lot of torque on. Like I said, if you're going somewhere and you're blind and you're almost limited on room, that you can't have a thicker ratchet, this socket wrench adapter would be a good option to have. So I don't know the exact, there's not a company name on this. I apologize, but it did come up on a pop-up ad on Facebook. I don't even think I paid with shipping. I didn't even think it was like 15-20 bucks. So it's not a bad option, you know, to have in your back pocket, you know, in case those situations you come across where you can't get exactly like a ratchet in there, you know, something a little bit skinnier, like a wrench, you know, to help you out. So it's not bad. I'll put this in my rotation if I need it. You know, it's something that have as an option in your toolbox. Like I said, I wouldn't put a lot of torque on these, you know. Definitely would not put a lot of torque on these. And I don't think they have a lifetime warranty. It's just an option to help you get out of a jam. Alright, guys. Alright. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bella appreciates it. She's around here somewhere. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Hype up the video. Helps the channel grow. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.